Well, folks, we're just a couple weeks away from the end of the year, going to be heading into 2026. Hopefully a good year for the Democratic Party in the midterms, and based on how Republicans are ending 2025, seems like next year's probably going to be a pretty good year for the Democrats. Republicans have decided to end the year 2025, coming off the largest or longest government shutdown in American history, by being in complete and total disarray. They have no solutions, they have no policies, they have no plans, and most importantly, they're screaming and fighting with one another, both in the halls of Congress and, of course, on the floor of Congress. Moderate Republican House member Mike Lawler went absolutely nuclear this week after Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson announced that he would not be holding an up or down, yes or no vote on extending the Affordable Care Act subsidies that are set to expire at the end of the year, which, of course, is going to drive health insurance premiums sky high starting on January 1st. Lawler wants the vote. Lawler is one of the people that has put their names on several different discharge petitions to force the vote. Right now, there's 3 different discharge petitions in the House to force a vote on these Obamacare subsidies to extend them so that, like 37 million people, I think, don't lose their health insurance. And of course, premiums for the rest of us will not rise as much. But Mike Johnson's like, we're not going to do it. So Lawler went out there super pissed off and said this: "You have 2 leaders that are not serious about solving this. I am pissed for the American people. This is absolute bullshit." Now, just a funny little point here. This article is actually from foxnews.com, and they bleeped out in the text the word pissed. Like, that's what a bunch of snowflakes they are. Like, they won't even type the word pissed. It's P dash 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 dash. Yeah, way to go in showing that you guys aren't a bunch of, P dash 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 dashes. But anyway, they're not going to vote because Mike Johnson doesn't want the vote. Even though Mike Johnson knows, and these other Republicans know, that if we do not extend these subsidies, the American public is going to take it out on us, we're not going to do it. I mean, we have seen Republicans. I've been doing this for over 21 years. I have seen them do some dumb stuff. I have seen them do some stuff that is absolutely self-sabotage, but I don't think I've ever seen anything at this level. They know the public knows. They know what the public wants. Obamacare right now is at its highest approval rating in its history. People suddenly love it now that they realize it could be taken away from them because Republicans have no backup plan. They allegedly came out with legislation that, of course, is also not being voted on, but that legislation doesn't do anything to actually reduce costs. It just says, okay, we're going to have price transparency for prescription drugs, which doesn't change the price. It just lets you see the price before you get a prescription, which is helpful, sure, but doesn't make it any more affordable. And of course, telling small businesses that why don't you group together with other small businesses to all buy like a group policy. So if you're in like a mini mall or whatever, a strip mall, and you have a small business and people next to you are small businesses, why don't you all get together and buy insurance together? That's what their plan is. That is what it is, according to this Fox News article. So it's trash. It doesn't do anything for anybody anywhere to lower prices. And Republicans are still telling us we're not going to do anything. We're just going to let it be. We're going to let those premiums go up. We know we're going to get hammered for it. We know we're going to suffer, but we're going to do it because we're just that dumb. So when I say that Republicans are somehow ending the year in complete and total disarray, that's what I mean. They're making the worst decisions possible, and they don't even know why they're making it. But this is what happens when Republicans have complete control. This is a party that doesn't know how to govern. They don't know how to come up with ideas And when there's no opposition in leadership to challenge them and force them to do things, this is what you get, America. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.